is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. The Trojans will get us underway with the opening kickoff.
Come on.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Missouri Tigers offense will get the first possession of the game. We've had a few receivers win the Heisman in recent years. Devontae Smith was special. Travis Hunter on a different level, playing both ways. But what does it take for a receiver to receive this type of Heisman hype, Jesse?
Well, you have to keep making plays when everybody in the world knows the quarterback's throwing you the football, and that's what those Heisman Trophy winners were able to do. You think back to guys like Desmond Howard. He stepped up whenever he had an opportunity on the biggest stage.
Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage and got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Slithers into space. And that last run leaves him with a third down. Will they keep it on the ground? A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a...
Converts on fourth down, still going. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Here's the pressure. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
How the fuck is that a fumble? I'm throwing the ball.
Going to be a turnover.
Those are hard. Offensive linemen, when they get beat, and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
At the 20, he's got space. And he'll take it to the house.
Oh, it's gonna be a long game if that's considered a fucking fumble.
USC.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Quick step and go. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Dropping back, it's Moon. Shoots it to the left. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quick completion to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete on the comeback. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. It's complete to the right. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Trying to find the end zone. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Now on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to fire. Line out, time to get it in. Touchdown, Tiger. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good to finish things off. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Off the play fake on first down. The short hands, it's Ross. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for a man, it's Denson. Flips it out to the back. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Law. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Here comes the offense on first down. From the gun, running back on the move.
What angle that?
Still on his feet. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Hey, I really love the way this guy looks when he's toting the rock. You think about all the high school kids out there who dream about one day donning a USC jersey and being the starting running back for the Trojans. There's so much competition, not just in the state of California, but
they're just not going to make a mistake against me.
And be the guy to be RB1. He's on the field for a reason. This guy is unique. He's got speed and vision. What a weapon.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They'll try to add another to their lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. This should be the last play of the quarter. Quarterback making checks. Looking to pass. It's Moon. Here's a hit. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in. That is a good sign for this offense.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He lobs one high down the left side. And
It's gonna be a fucking holding. He catches the ball, it's gonna be a fucking holding. Huh?
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
How's that illegal touch? What's that about?
And the offense stays on the field on
Goody.
4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball
Legal
was right
fucking
on the money. You just have to make that catch. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They go to the ground. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
With the line of scrimmage at the 28, this would be about a 45-yard field goal attempt. They're going to keep the offense out there on 4th. Makes a grab past the marker. Turning it on.
I haven't pushed everything.
That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Here comes the heat. Touchdown, Trojans! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Get my ass
One of the
beat.
areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this
3rd
side.
and inches.
Missouri gets to the line quickly. To the ground to try to move the chains. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. And the Tigers are on the move. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Going to take a shot at this DB. Makes a grab down the middle. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Tiger! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive.
Love the play design on offense because you get your playmaker, the guy you want with the ball in his hands. You get him open, easy throw for the quarterback. Receiver does the rest. Put 6 up on the board.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. He wants to go deep.
Oh my God, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Back to throw, it's Denson. It's on target and complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Trojans are in the red zone. They'll move the wide receiver. Pulls and fires complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They just keep firing. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half. Because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Moon. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. The run to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. From the gun, the running back has it. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And they're going to try to convert on 4th down, 1 for 2 so far today. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab.
Bad fucking play by me.
They stop him short of the marker and they'll turn it over on downs. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now facing 3rd and short from their own 17. Back to pass, it's Denson. Fires to the wideout.
3 people there, man.
Make the catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle.
That's a rage.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these.
Oh, it's a fumble. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. Knocked down, but not before he gets the first down after recovering the fumble. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down.
Well, not a lot the defense can do on that play. They got a curl route. They're playing zone coverage. Everybody got dropped to their spots correctly, but there was just way too much velocity on that throw. They didn't have a chance to break that one.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Makes the grab on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just enough time to get off one more snap. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. They get through and it's blocked. He's got the ball. That one's live. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Moon. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Missouri will put a foot to it to start us in the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead. You're positive.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. They got to keep that up here in the second half.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Reads it, fires complete. There he goes. And the Trojans can really attack on this second and short. Leaves it with the back. Makes his man miss. Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Denson. He's going to throw deep right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Trojans line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Looking to throw on first down. Scrambling away.
Oh my God.
Touchdown, Trojans! The defense takes matters into its own hands. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
Missouri wants to go fast.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Got his man out of the backfield. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Now, and you got to read it quick, right? And he makes a quick decision, gets that thing out of his hands, but make sure your feet are set, and you still got to be accurate, even though you're trying to get rid of that ball so fast.
Back to throw. It's moved. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled recover the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. From the gun, give on the inside. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it.
And how nice is it then to have a big physical quarterback like this guy, right? You got 4th and short, quarterback sneak. Everybody knows him. He's just plowing into that offensive line and driving his legs, pushing forward to pick up.
Grabs it at the 25-inch stride. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Missouri gets to the line quickly. Trying to turn the corner on the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. The give to the back. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 1st and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Right on the money.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly. You see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that...
Going for the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Missouri!
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, and number 3 is coming soon.
Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and they've got it down to single digits.
Ribs on that.
9-point game. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take it in. This drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the back. Looking downfield, it's Denson. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. And the Trojans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And the quarterback is toast.
I wish he'd fumble it one fucking time.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Time to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Trojans decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Breaks into the open. Got the first down and still on his feet. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Missouri wants to go fast. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw. It's moved.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down. We're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first down. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the first down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. They'll ride the hot hand. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the running game off the right tackle. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Missouri comes up with a 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Whitaker. Touchdown, Tiger. And they take it in for 6 more points. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fat.
Oh, he's got some space.
Didn't get it.
Contact. Gets it up to the 26-yard line. They keep it on the ground, and that paid off.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on 2nd and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause, and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable 3rd down situation. Good call. So, tough spot to be in 2nd and long. Nice answer. Nice run by the running back.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. They booted away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line.
All right, now I got placed.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Might as well give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To throw, it's Moon. Throws to the back. That's caught. It's Whitaker. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get into the 33-yard line.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
The run to the left. Gets it inside.
Oh man, this game sucked. Whoever just got in here.
And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the run, it's Whitaker. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
I don't want to score too fast here.
Keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
I love the play called running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Already in a great spot to kick a field goal. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown would be even better. He's going for the goal line.
Oh, I didn't run
He
it.
goes out of bounds, and he is really close to the goal line there, knocking on the door. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Touchdown!
Oh, late hit. That might fuck me.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air, it's Denson. Got it in the middle, it's Gore.
I would have stopped it.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Looking downfield on first down. Good timing on the quick out. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's first and 10.
Oh my god.
Gets it to him on the screen.
His ass down inbound.
2 on that one. Second and 8 coming up. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Back to pass on second down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
Oh no. Wish they would have scored there. They've been doing this all game. Not missed.
Every second they can to try to rally here late. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
I'm scoring.
Touchdown USC! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Man, and just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Rushes on him.
I'm gonna get him.
Dances away.
You are fucking kidding me.
For the two-point conversion, and the cushion is now 3. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. He wants a big play here late. Brings it in down the left side. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Missouri gets to the line quickly. He'll run it again. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
And this offense tries to run, and unsuccessfully. Nice defense up front. Nice job playing the run and the pass in a passing-type situation. Offense, they've got to get a little bit aggressive here. They need points on the board late.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run.
There's no way I should win this fucking game.
Game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Back to throw, it's Denson. Got a man, it's Gore. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 3rd down, he drops the throw.
Holy shit, I shouldn't have won this. Oh my god.
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field. Seemingly it will.
Whew.